Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have finally the leaks. I was waiting a little bit. I saw the page I think a couple of hours ago, but I was waiting for more cards to be released like this because we cannot really see that much from this point of view. So I was waiting for this. In the meanwhile, its name is Revolver, the Revolver event, right? Has been actually it's Varys. I don't know why I was talking about the Revolver. So Varys event has started, and he has a very nice reward, the Furious Dragon. Pretty nice reward to see right there among the free-to-play rewards. And so we have the leaks, so we can go over the main box, at least the main cards, because we already have, as you can see right there, the 3 URs of these mini box, and we're gonna have, I think we have like 6 or 7 mini super rares, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 9. So maybe not all of this is gonna be in this mini box, but these are more or less the cards. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Also, guys, plans are changing. In the end, I'm gonna be able to stream on Saturday. You're gonna see a post in the community section by the time of me uploading this video. So if you go right now in the community section, you could vote for the stream, even though I don't think, maybe I'm just gonna give you the new, like, I think I'm gonna stream on Saturday at 5 p.m. Italy time as always, so go check that, and we can jump right into these mini box. So we have Lord of Borrel. A lot of you were excited for this. I remember Blaster Rigi as well. I was really excited for this. And so let's start actually from the UR. And we have BORRELOAD Dragon, that is the ace card of the new character that we've got, the Varys, right? Varys is the name. And how can you do this? Link 4, and you need at least 3 monsters, tier effect monsters, to summon this guy. No requirements of that except that they had to be effect monsters, they cannot be normal. Neither play, you can target this card with the monster's effect, so no targeting with this monster effect, nice. Once per turn quick effect, you can target one face-up monster on the field, it loses 500 attacking defense. Your opponent cannot activate cards of effect in response to this effect activation. Okay, at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks an opponent's monster, you can place that opponent's monster in a zone this card points to and take control of it, but send it to the graveyard during the end phase of the next turn. So you can actually kinda steal it until your opponent's turn. I mean, it's nice, but the always the bad thing that we have about these effects activating when you attack is that, of course, you have to wait for them to actually you have to be successfully access to the battle phase. You need to attack successfully as well, and you need to make it through the damage step. Why do I say that? Because of course we need to think about all the trap cards that are already in Duel Links. All the trap cards that does not wait until the battle phase as well. Actually, not even the damage. I was saying damage step, but not even the battle phase. You can just Canada it up, Book of Moon it, compulsory, Ice Dragon Prison. We have tons of stuff right now. So kinda slow, but I know this is the Ace Monster. I mean, anyway, it is untargetable by monster's effect, and we cannot sleep on that. Then we have the other UR is Maldolce. I don't know how to pronounce that in English. Maldolce, I guess. And a lot of people were happy for this. To be honest, I had a bad experience in Master Duel against this. They did so much stuff that I couldn't stand, honestly. So I'm not really a fan of this myself, and I'm definitely not gonna play this. I do not like it. I don't think I'm gonna end up with the cards. I hope not. And so once per turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card and target up to 2 Maldolce cards in your graveyard. shuffle those cards into the deck, then after that shuffle cards your opponent controls into the deck up to the number of Mallocha cards returned. This is pretty cool because of course this is shuffling without targeting, and this is basically the best removal that you have in the game, actually, if we exclude the banish face down, or maybe. So really good because this does not target, and the only thing that this is not quick, but of course we can't be bothered about that. Then the last UR is Fuse Line. While this card is set, target one card on the field in this card's column, destroy it. So now that why this card is set is a little bit tricky, but I think it just means that you cannot take advantage from cards that make you activate trap cards from your hand. I don't know, for example, I think about Jetroid. I don't know why I have that in mind, but for example, Jetroid says that when he is attacked, you can activate trap cards from your hand. For example, if you have Fuse Line in your hands and Jetroid, you won't be able to activate Fuse Line because Fuse Line says while this card is set. And you can just pop a card on the field in this card's column. That's pretty cool because you can be generic, it can be a spell and trap card or a monster as well. So that's pretty cool. It does not specify it has to be if he has to be face down or face up, so really generic. Of course, though, this kinda becomes like when we were playing against Temperance in Monster Duel, and so we are now gonna be even more careful about where we put our stuff. Especially, actually, we are not only caring about that against Mech Knights, but actually in general, because any deck can play this. It kinda begins a little nightmare for every Duel Links player. You have to be careful about this. So, kinda annoying cards, but I mean, I can't say powerful because it's still a trap card. I mean, you cannot activate it when it is set, but I mean, pretty generic removal. And if you think about it, there's no cost. You do not have to banish stuff, you do not have to discard stuff, you do not have to tribute anything, so it's a pure -1 to you, -1 to your opponent. Really, I think a decent card. I don't know if it's gonna be so popular because it is still a UR, but it is from a mini box, so we'll see. So this is all for the UR, right? Actually, the other card we have is the Topologic Bomber Dragon from a bundle that we can buy with gems, I guess. So let's just look for this guy. That is this one, Topologic Bomber Dragon. 2 effect monster, link 4 as well. So, but this guy can be done just with 2 monsters. If another monster is special summoned to a zone a link monster points to, while this monster is on the field, destroy all monsters in the main monster zone. Also, your other monsters cannot attack for the rest of this turn. After damage calculation, if this card attacked an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's original attack. Now, this kind of reminds me the Hot Red Dragon Hatchfiend. I mean, it's just like, I cannot say a better version because this guy can actually activate the effect out of nowhere. You pop all the face-up attack position monster on the field. It's true that instead the other one, of course, does not require the monsters to be in face-up attack position, but good, not crazy, I guess. And he has the same restriction as the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Kinda good, I don't know. I mean, I need to convince myself about going into this stuff. I'm not sure, because, of course, with this not being related neither to hero nor other stuff, I really do not have that much of desire to go into this, so I don't know. Then we have, for the SRs, CYBERSE Magician to begin with. You can ritual summon this card with Sign It Ritual, so I guess air or normal or common card is gonna be in the mini box. Any damage you take is half. This is level 7. This is a CYBERSE, and that's okay. Also, let's see if he has a good effect, because this can be another good stuff to use with the individual deck that they already brought on the channel, the Magician of Chaos. Any damage you take is out, we don't care about that. You cannot have the same damage twice this way. While you control a link monster, monster your opponent controls cannot target monster your opponent control for attacks. Except this one, also your opponent cannot target monster you control with card effects, except this one. So it's kind of protection. If this card battles up a link monster, it gains 1000 attack, so it becomes 3500. During that damage calculation only. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can add a CYBERSE monster from your deck to your hand. Definitely not to be had in that ritual deck that I was talking about before, but I don't know. I need to check the Sign It ritual. Does he have some crazy effect other than the? No, it's not crazy. Sign It ritual. But the thing is, you can add this card with cards like Microcoder and what else? There's something else that you can need Sign It spell cards with. So maybe this can be something. This card can be used to ritual summon any CYBERSE ritual monster, okay? You must also attribute from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. If you control no monster, you can banish this card and one ritual monster from the graveyard. Special summon 2 Sign It tokens. You cannot activate this effect until this card is sent to the graveyard. Okay, so this is kind of a backup effect to start link summoning again, because of course with 2 tokens you can just go into more link summon, I guess. Good. I mean, maybe we can have a deck around this. Maybe. And this being a super rare just makes some sense to me. I'm kind of interested in this card. I want to see how that can improve the CYBERSE deck, the Decal Talker deck, if I can do it. It could be kind of nice to see it. Cracking Dragon, level 8, cannot be 3000 attack, 0 defense, cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster with equal or lower level. When your opponent normal, so levels, does it means that any exceeds can take out this? I think so. But when your opponent normal special summon exactly 1 monster while this monster is on the field, you can make that monster lose attack equal to its level per 200 until the end of this turn, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that attack lost by this effect. This can kinda be a tricky card to deal with once you have already lowered your opponent's life points, and let's say it is already at 1000 or 1500, and you summon this guy. That could be kind of tricky, because if your opponent summons a monster with level 8, he's dead, he's gone. So kind of nice. I mean, could see some potential. Also, this is machine. And I'm already seeing this stuff in the Super Heavy Samurai that I already brought on the channel. So maybe we can do something with this. And with that Wave, I mean, let's go to the super rares. We have a Rocket Tracer, so we have some rocket stuff to begin with. 4 stars, okay, 1600. Quick effect, you can target one face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon 1 rocket monster from your deck, except Rocket Tracer. Also, you cannot special summon monster from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except Dark Monsters. Nice. It's a tuna as well, so you can actually pop it and summon stuff from the deck. Of course, pretty good. And it's only a super rare, so that's really good. Then we have Summoner Monk. This is something that I do want. I remember when I was playing back in 2014, 13 maybe. I was playing on the emulator of Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't remember the name of the site though. And it was, we have Masked the Hero with, of course, Darklow. I remember the usual combo for heroes was just Summoner Monk, discarding a spell card, special summoning Shadow Mist, grabbing the Mask Change, and going to Darklow. So that was the classic. So I really like this card, Summoner Monk. I have very beautiful remind with this, so I think I want this card. Then what we have next, the next SR is Quick Launch. Special summon 1 rocket monster from your deck, but it cannot attack, also destroy it during the end phase. So just with Quick Launch and Rocket Tracer, we already know that we have 6 Searcher out of nowhere. So Rocket can be definitely good. You can just tell if a deck is gonna be good or not on the number of Searcher he has. Look at Mekk-Knights, they have tons of Searcher. They have the blue one, the purple one, and they have the quick play spell that's special summon from the deck with no requirements at all. So They have like 9 searchers. That's pretty good. We have already 6 with ROKKET, so I guess the deck is gonna be good. And usually this is also a mini box that comes before the KC Cup, so this is actually really it is very like to be meta this probably. Then we have Maldoch, other Maldoch stuff, rank 5 though, 2 level 5 Earth monsters. You can also exceed some of this card by using a rank 4 or lower Maldoch Xyz monster, and you transfer the materials. Okay, once per turn you target one Maldoch card in your graveyard, shuffle into the deck, and stop. While this card has Maldoch Pudding Sis as material, Pudding Sis is the card that we had added from Konami through the card to the card trader. Is that it? And is the one limited one maybe? Yes, I think it is that. When a Maldoch card is, in your grid is shuffled into the main deck, you can attach one material from this card, especially summon one Maldoch monster from your deck in attack position. Or face down defense position. Nice. I think that's good because of the fact that you can rank up Xyz. Not that crazy, but I mean, we have links, so it can become crazy with that special summon. Then 2 level 4 Maldoch monster that you go, the cards you're gonna use to rank up Xyz, the other one that we just saw. Quick effect, you can detach one Xyz material, one material from this card, then target one Maldoch monster on the field this turn. That face-up monster is unaffected by monster's effect. Nice, this is a quick effect protection, except its own, pretty nice. If a Maldoch monster is sent to the graveyard, while this card is on the field, you can shuffle up to 2 cards from your graveyard into the decks. Okay, that's pretty nice. You can use each effect once per turn, that's good. That's really good. The effect of protection is pretty nice, to be honest. I mean, maybe the combo sees that you do this and you rank up Xyz, then use the effect to summon a monster. You have to find a way to summon another monster on the top of that one, so that you have 2 other 4, and you have this card again. That could be a nice combo. Then I see other 2 SRs. Avenged Savior, so we have some Avenged support. This was actually, I saw some leaks, some recent support in the TCG or OCG, I don't remember that, or maybe it was just Monster Duel. 2 zombie monsters. This card name becomes Revender's player while it's on the field. You can also use each of the following effects once per turn. You can target one Avenged card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Nice. During damage calculation, if this card battles in an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can send one zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. That opponent's monster loses attack equal to the level of the monster you sent to the graveyard per 200 until the end of this turn. Nice. Nice for sending stuff to the graveyard, of course, and recycling. So basically, this would have been better with the min phase 2, because you can attack, send the stuff to the graveyard, and then min phase 2 use the effect to get the card from the graveyard. But in Duel Links, we have to wait a turn. Nice. I don't know if this is gonna make Vendred come back to meta again. I don't think so. I don't think they have been to meta, maybe. Nephthys, the Sacred Preserver. 2 Nephthys monsters. You can only use the following effects once per turn. During main phase, if this card was linked summoned, you can activate one of these effects. Add one level 8 Winged Beast monster from your deck to your hand. Nice. Then you can add one ritual spell from your graveyard to your hand. Cool, very cool. Destroy one Nephthys monster card. This card points to and summon one Nephthys monster with a different original name from your graveyard, but negates its effect. That's some crazy stuff. Also, I want to make a check. I can't remember the name. What's the name of the... let's have a filter though. Monster. And what else? No, I do not need this. Monster, then we need... effect, and then we need... dark. Am I going... So you're gonna see what I'm looking for, my boys. You're gonna see... I think it's... dark, I already say it. It's Winged Beast for sure. Yep. And see if I can see that. There you go. I was looking for this. You can look for Simug of Darkness. That is a very cool interaction. because this guy, I mean, I don't know if Nephthys can tribute summon, but having this card around and being actually searchable is pretty good, because this card can negate spell trap effects. They do not have to destroy, they do not have to target, it just, when a spell trap card is activated, you tribute this, and also once that you have that card, this card around, every time it is in the graveyard, you can summon it back every time you tribute summon a Dark Wind monster. So you can look for this, apparently, with the Nephthys stuff. I don't know how good this can be, but there you go, you have an idea for this card. So this was all for the mini box. I don't think there's much more left to see. We have some leaked cards. These we're keeping on having these cut girl stray cat support that no one uses at all. Maybe this could be something that changed this thing. Then we have Mirror Force Launcher. A continuous trap card. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can discard one monster, add one Mirror Force from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If the said card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can send this card from your graveyard and one Mirror Force from your hand, deck, or graveyard. They can be activated this turn, both. This is pretty good, to be honest, to bring back Mirror Force, to be honest. That's really good. It's a leaked card, so I guess this is a free-to-play reward or what? But really nice, this, if you like Mirror Force. And actually I was almost sure that they're gonna give us we're about to give us the fusion, what's the name? The Fang of Crisia's fusion card that you can summon with Mirror Force, because you know, in the cartoon, Seto used Fang of Crisia's with Mirror Force to create the dragon. I don't know, Mirror Dragon was the name. I can't remember the name. Maybe we can look for it. Let's get rid of this. Mirror Dragon, like, what's the name? No, it's not Mirror Force. There you go. Mirror Force Dragon, yeah, I remember that correctly. Must be summoned with Fang of Crisia's using Mirror Force. When a monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. That's pretty good. I mean, not that crazy, but it's kind of nice to see this. Now we have Mirror Force, so why don't throw these at us? I mean, right? So... and nothing. I was sure about that, but nothing. We have Sniffer Dragon. You can add one. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one Sniffer Dragon from your deck to your hand, and this combines with the card I already saw right here. It was like this Gateway Dragon, right? No, it was with the G-Frag Dragon, because this says you can banish 3 monsters from your grave with the same name, and to special summon this card, and that's how you have the 3 monsters with the same name. And then last but not least, Magna ROKKET Dragon. When a Link Monster's effect is activated, targets this face-up card on the field, you can just quick effect, you can destroy this card, then send one monster on the field to the graveyard. Like that. When a Link Monster's effect activated, targets this face-up card on the field, that's nice. So it's even for your opponent, that's pretty good. That's pretty good and cool. I'm gonna say cool. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect, you can special summon one ROKKET monster from your deck. We have some crazy stuff. I don't know where this is from. I don't think it's from the reward of Varys, so I don't know where this is from. And then we have the all the stuff, the skills from Varys, Master of Rites. Can be this for CYBERSE. Can be one ritual monster from your hand. If this monster will be negated during this main phase and battle phase. And its level becomes equal to the level of the monster you revealed. Okay, I guess. Blasting Barrel, add one BORRELOAD dragon to your extra deck. This is the skill that you have when you unlock Varys, Storm Access. For topologic stuff though, nice. Tuning ROKKET to make it Tuna. Might of the Hanoi. Can be used before your normal draw if your LPR 1400 and or below. The Might of the Hanoi chosen from outside your deck randomly will be one of the cards from your normal draw this turn. I didn't get it. Anti-Glare Shield. Okay, kinda specific. In the name of the Hanoi. Reveal one Cracky Dragon in your hands, and you can tribute it without. You can summon it without tributing. Nice. 2 times. Return 2 Dark Monsters in your hand to the deck and add 1 Hackworm or Jack Wyvern from outside of your deck to your hand. That's pretty cool. And 3 times and on, until the end of the turn, your Cracky Dragon gains 300 attack for each Dark Monster you control. Okay, nothing special. That was pretty good. ROKKET Reload, send 2 Rocket Monsters in your hand to the graveyard and add 1 Borrel Regenerator from outside your deck. What does Borrel Regenerator do? Let's check it. Borrel Regenerator. Oh, it's a field. No, it's a equip spell card. Activate this card like target Rocket Monster in your graveyard, press summon and equip with this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster is destroyed, you can draw 1 card. That's pretty good. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. What we have next? Borrel Booster. Nothing special. Borrel Launch. At the start of your 3rd turn, send 1 Dangerous Dragon. Do we have this? Destroyed if you do inflict damage. Okay, nothing special. Send 1 Dangerous Dragon from outside of your deck to the graveyard. Okay, nice. In addition, the following effect can be used once per duel if you control a rocket monster. What link is this? 2. Return 1 card to the end from your deck, then set 1 Boost Sector Launch. Do we have this? I don't think so. From your deck, so I guess we're gonna have this. Do we have this? It's gonna be a reward, maybe a reward from the various level up. We do not have to forget about the level up, right? During this turn, you cannot special summon monsters except Dark Monster. This cannot be applied if you begin the duel with a deck that follows the following condition: contains at least 9 Rocket Monster. Your extra deck contains BORRELOAD Dragon. Not that much restriction, to be honest. You can play other stuff. You have to play this, but you have 11 free slot basically, and you have a free extra deck. -1 for BORRELOAD Dragon. So that's good. We have some crazy stuff. I don't know, guys. I have to convince myself that I need to go into Borrel stuff. I'm not sure, honestly. Totally honest with you. I mean, I'm not crazy for this stuff. I think just because, I mean, I'm still an OG. I'm kind of an OG player. Like, you know, I stopped it to 5Ds, so I can't get excited for anything else. For anything that's not related to 5Ds, GX, or Duel Monsters. That's the truth. So don't lie to ourselves. And that's it, guys. Let me know what you think of these mini box. And I know some of you are already ready for to spend all their gems, all their accumulated gems in these months to spend on this mini. And the fact that this is a mini is, of course, an advantage, because you can definitely clear this a couple, even 3 times if you need it. I think we're just gonna need that for the rocket stuff, right? For the rocket tracer and the quick launch, you need 3 and 3 basically. There's no escape from this. And I'm also afraid, but it's definitely too early, that they made those SR so they can hit them when it will be time. But I mean, this is how Duel Links work. Guys, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.